little studies here are just me really loosening up with ink and watercolor with just, a cup of coffee in the morning and a little bit of sketching. And I was doing a lot of children's books at the time, and so I kind of had this thing in my head about magic and fantasy and storytelling, and so those images kind of turned out like that. Really, again, no real plan, just drawing with a brush. As I became more confident in my abstract work, I felt like I wanted to take it to these cradled panels that are either wood or masonite with these nice edges. And so when you're done with the painting, when it's a finished painting, you can frame it or just paint the edges or leave them rough. But again, just kind of working with the head. This is a pretty abstract head. I call this the Traveler, but I see it as a profile, an ear, even a backpack. I don't know, that's just me, and I still want the viewer to interpret it themselves. To a viewer, this might be a landscape or a waterscape, or to me it's a portrait. And these are, I guess, more obvious head shapes and experimenting. All these pieces are experimental. That's kind of the basis of my work. I don't really come to a place where I rest. I kind of keep going to the next place, because that's the point of painting to me, is just pushing the boundaries and finding a new place I haven't been yet. So all of these are kind of that way. But it's nice to have, like 3 portraits or 3 head shapes that are all different, but they all have the same subject, the same feeling about it. And then these pieces are a little later, where I started to really kept with some collage. This is Birdman, also another head shape, but mixing in some typography, some scratch marks, sanding. I do a lot of sanding, so some of that paint is revealing what's underneath when I'm sanding it. I like that. And then just simplifying composition even more. And this is called Forward. I like working with words and titling them accordingly, and some little map bits, creating like a narrative, but kind of more of in a mysterious way, wondering, I wonder where that map leads to, and again, some collage that's halfway covered up. And again, kind of back to some figurative